but this is so good. Good morning, everyone. We're gonna make a delicious breakfast. It's hearty, it's healthy, there are veggies in it, and all natural products. If you try this recipe, let me know what you think. We're gonna start by boiling water. Halfway is enough. I'm only making a few eggs, therefore the water does not have to be all the way full, and this way it will boil faster too. Before starting cutting anything, we'll need a bowl full of ice and cold water. This is where we're gonna put the eggs in after boiling to make sure to stop the cooking, because once you take it out the hot water, on the inside it's still hot and it's cooking itself. So we need to stop that process. Therefore, as soon as I'm gonna take it out of the boiling water, I'm gonna put it right in here. Now we need 1 red bell pepper and about 10 mushrooms. It doesn't matter if it's white or brown mushrooms. I recommend to go to Ralph's or a store where you can pick them out by hand instead of buying the pre-packaged one in a box. The water is boiling. I'm gonna put 4 eggs in there and set the timer for 8 minutes. Very gently because they can break easy. In 8 minutes, this will come out and straight into the ice water. First, I like to cut this bottom part off because it looks dirty. Cut those off and then just slice each. And make sure it's not too thick. If it's too thick, it will take a little longer to cook. I'll show you one more time. Very easy. Cut these about that slice. I will cover it with a lid so it will cook itself faster. I'm finished cutting the mushrooms and I still have 3 minutes on the clock. So this is definitely time managing. Now the pepper, I like to cut it across and then open it, and there's a hole right here. This way it's easy to remove the seeds. And there's a baby right there. This is actually full of vitamins. It's the healthiest thing you can eat from this pepper. Yum, so crunchy. This is my favorite knife to cut basically anything. I got it on Amazon. It comes in a set. There's bigger ones, but I like this because I have small hands and it fits perfectly. And it cuts everything so well. Alright, I'm gonna cut these like that. You can also do it like this if you want. So stripes, and then just little bits like this. You don't want them to be too big because it will take forever to cook. Oh, there it is, ice water. Turn off the stove. Grab these and right in here. Nice. This is a recipe that does not need olive oil, so we can use regular sunflower or whatever you have at home, whatever you use on the daily basis. So a little bit of oil, and we're gonna cook our pepper and mushrooms in here. You can always add, you can never take away. So just add a little bit, and then if you need more, it's gonna be right there next to you. In we go with the veggies. Nice. Gonna give it a good stir and then cover it with a lid and cook the veggies faster. Alright, let's see how this is doing. Ooh, nice. You see how much faster it cooks under the lid? But it is not quite ready yet. I see that the peppers are still a bit raw. Right now, I'm gonna put the salt on. Salt, really, you just have to eyeball how much you like. Some people like it saltier, some people like it less. Also depends on your diet. I added about 1.5 pinch. Alright, gonna cover it with the lid again for I think 5 more minutes. Okay, now I'm gonna create the sauce quickly. 1 egg. Whisking it first so it's all mixed up nicely. I'm using the Happy Eggs in a yellow package from Ralph's. I find that the yolk in this brand is always so much brighter and more colorful, and also taste better. Alright, so for this we're gonna add 100 milliliters of milk. The secret to cleaning is clean right after you use. I'm gonna add about 2 pinch of salt. Just mix it. Click. All-purpose flour. We're gonna need 1.5 tablespoon. 1.5. Wash this quickly, and then later you don't have to worry about it. Mix this up. I like using silicone because, as you can see, I can press it against the wall and it cleans it up. Alright, we're gonna pour this over our veggies. But first, let's see how those eggs came out. I'm gonna show you a trick how I like to get the shell off. You need a cup, put it in, put your hand on, and beat it up like this. And look at that. The shell comes off. So easy. A perfect egg. No cracks, nothing. Just rinse it off. Okay, let's see. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. I cooked it for about 8.5 minutes. In here, we're gonna put our spices. First up, garlic. Eyeball it, how much you like. I like a lot of garlic. You can also use fresh, but I have this and it's quicker, so why not? Then thyme, also eyeball it. If you don't like thyme, you can skip it, add maybe oregano instead. But with thyme, it's gonna be very complimentary for the veggies. And then smoked paprika, which I buy bulk, I think on Amazon, and then put it little container. So smoked paprika gonna give it a nice reddish color and that smoky flavor at the end, which is just divine. Mix this up real quick. Look at this. By itself smells amazing. Garlic and smoked paprika goes so well together. Okay, back to our peppers, and this is absolutely perfect. See how much smaller it got? And I'm just gonna try to, on low heat, I'm gonna try to make it flat so it's even on the bottom. A little more over here. Into this I am gonna pour our juice sauce. Our sauce. And there's an egg in it, so it will cook through nicely. Now we got our half eggs, and just put it next to each other. And look how beautiful that is. I'm telling you, like, this brand is the yolk. Gorgeous. It's from this company, Happy Eggs. I'm gonna leave this cooking for a little bit on low heat, and then we're gonna get started on the cheese. So this cheese I'm using is just perfect for everything. It is Dutch Gouda. This is from Costco, so it is pretty big, but the whole price was $12.96. It's perfect for grating or to melt it. And I like to cut the wax a little bit because there's also the cheese that's right here. It's a little bit harder, drier. So just a slight bit. And then you can cut more if you need to. It's a very big block of cheese. So on the big holes, just grate lots of cheese. About 2-3 cups. Let's go with 2 cups first, because it's always depends on your pans, the size of your pan, how much you can fit in there to cover all the eggs. You can buy shredded cheese, but this is fresh and there's no added chemicals to it, because shredded cheese has added chemicals to make sure it doesn't stick together. So sometimes when you grab it with your hand, you can feel the powder, like there's just something powdery on it. That's to make sure it doesn't stick together. This is a little bit hard work, but work out. And you got fresh cheese. Go to Costco, buy this cheese. Alright, I think this is gonna be enough. That's 2 cups. Make sure you wash this right away, like right now, otherwise it will get stuck to it and it's gonna be a nightmare. Back on our eggs. Let's add some black pepper. And then the cheese. Just everywhere. Yeah, 2 cups was just perfect. Low heat. Make sure it doesn't burn on the bottom. Cheese is done, and quickly cover with the lid. Let it melt from the heat. 4 minutes has gone by. Let's see how it looks. It is not melted yet, but you see on the side it's melting. No problem. Okay, another 3 minutes and voila, it's melting. I'm gonna turn off the heat, but I'm gonna keep the lid on for another 3 minutes because I saw that there were still a little bit of strings, but just to make sure the bottom doesn't burn, I turned off the heat but keep the lid on. Alright, 3 minutes gone by and absolutely perfect. It is done. No need to put it on a plate. You can just put the whole pot in the middle of the table and everyone can scoop out a slice. It'll be so much easier, less to clean as well. Let's dig in. I'm excited. All right, take a slice over here. The cheese is still melting. If you love mushrooms, this is definitely something to try. Oh, a little bit of egg too. Be careful, it's really hot. Piping hot. It's so good. The mushroom with the cheese, it's just perfect. And then you get that little smoky kick from the smoked paprika. Absolutely. Oh, so good. So good. Please try this. Also, this is keto, pretty much. I mean, there is a lot of cheese, so it's extra fatty maybe. But it's a keto, basically. Veggies, fat, egg. That's it. No bread, no sugar. Healthy, hearty, and maybe put a little bit less cheese. But this is, ooh, so good. I'm gonna eat the whole thing right here. Delicious. Okay, thanks so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. The breakfast is just perfect. Definitely try it out. If you don't like mushrooms or peppers, replace it with maybe potatoes that are pre-cooked. Like, you can find those in the freezer section. It will cook very fast. But with this, it's low calorie. It's so tasty, so yummy. The salt is perfect. Everything is just perfect. If you like, you can also add a little bit of ham squares into the mushroom, and you'll get a little bit of meat in there too. But this is meatless, but very tasty. Okay, that was it. Enjoy.